Hey everyone.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
So it's 2012. It's a new year, and I'm excited it's a new year because a new year always means new opportunities. But I gotta say, there's some people out there with some really bad New Year's resolutions, such as I won't eat McDonald's. Because I'm sure that's the only thing holding you back from allowing you to live to your fullest potential. I mean, how about a useful resolution like reading a book or maybe getting a job? But, I mean, we live in a tough world. You know, times are tough when things at the dollar store don't even cost $1 anymore. But as for me, I have one of the more rewarding jobs out there. I leave work every day knowing that I've changed someone's life. So I work in customer service, and I work in a call center, so just to give a little breakdown, I talk to people all over the world. I talk to hundreds of people a day. I talk to them over the phone, which means we have to dress nice. And, I mean, it makes sense. When someone's giving me a hard time, I just kind of look at myself and say, my shirt's ironed, I'm really making a difference out there. So, I did one on a business trip recently for training. I needed more training. And so I get to the airport and I see this bum there. And the first thing I'm thinking of is, what is a bum doing at the airport? Did he miss his plane 20 years ago? So he's standing there. He has a cup in one hand asking for spare change, and he has a grocery bag in the other hand. And I'm thinking to myself, if you want people to feel sorry for you, you should really hide the bag that's full of groceries. I mean, the fact that you smell like urine doesn't impress anyone. And there's a lot of reality TV shows out there, but none of them speak about homeless people. I mean, I don't know why they don't put that together. I mean, it couldn't cost more than a roll of quarters. And I can't really see them having any high demands. And, you know, we can see them doing some cool things, like racing broken shopping carts, seeing them eat garbage. But I think the best thing of it all was, could you imagine walking through Toronto and not seeing any homeless people? I mean, it'd be like walking through Canada and not seeing any French people. It's perfect. So I get to the airport, I have to use the washroom before I check in. So I walk into the washroom and I see this guy peeing with both hands behind his back. Now, I don't know how he got in this position. He had to use his hands at some point. I don't know why he thought that putting them behind his back was the best place to put them. I mean, I understand some people call it a rest room, but I think this guy took the meaning a little too literally. And you ever one of those washrooms where nothing's quite where it's supposed to be? There's pee everywhere, pee on the floor, pee on the sink, pee on the... Well, it's because of this guy. This is the guy. And it's crazy how you can park in a handicapped parking spot for just a few seconds and you get a $4,000 ticket, but yet you can take a shit in a handicapped bathroom for hours and there's no penalty. I mean, which is the bigger crime? And you never see two handicapped stalls beside one another. I mean, why is that? Do handicapped people not like to shit beside one another? Don't they want to feel just like everyone else? But as for me, I don't really like using the bathroom stalls, and it's not because they're full of diseases. It's because I'm about 6'3", 6'8", depending how you measure it. And every time I have to use it, whenever I have to get up and wipe, I can always see the person in the stall next to me. And it just gets really weird, really awkward. You know, your parents don't really prepare you for everything. And I've seen some crazy things, and you don't really know whose fault it is. I mean, I can't sit down and wipe, I won't reach everywhere. So I've seen a lot of crazy things in bathroom stalls. I saw this one guy painting, and he was actually finger painting, which I thought was kind of weird. Real stubborn too. He would only use brown paint. Said it brought out my eyes. I once saw a guy knitting. At least I think it was a guy, it might have been a transvestite. But the most fascinating thing that I've seen was I saw a guy filing his taxes. Now, I know tax season's coming up, so if you're struggling to get it done, I know a guy. He's cheap, low overhead, just don't shake his hand. You might get AIDS. Yeah, so just going back to the airport, you know, for the most part, I don't mind it. I don't mind the long lineups, I don't mind the delays, it's not like I have anywhere to go. The only thing that really bothers me is when it comes time to collect your luggage at the carousel. By the way, if you put a fragile sticker on your bag, it doesn't make your bag fragile all of a sudden. I don't know why some of you think you're smarter than everyone else. I mean, if you sent your kid to school with a shirt that said fragile, you think he'd come back the same way you sent them? Picking up your luggage to the carousel. I mean, I hate it. I don't know why people have to stand that close to the carousel. I don't know why the rubber of their feet has to rub against the carousel. I don't know why they want people to know that they were there picking up their bags. And I mean, you can take a few steps back. You can see your bag just as well. I mean, when you're standing that close, other people can't get to their bags. People can't see their bags. And if you do miss your bag, I'm gonna tell you guys something. It's gonna come back. I mean, it's just one of those things that really bothers me. I mean, there's some days where I just want to run up there, shove 6 people out of the way, and just say, "Oh, that wasn't my bag." I didn't even check in a bag. Thanks, guys. I'm out.